Yeah, you can already feel it, bro. You can already. Oh my God! Oh God! Hey y'all boys. Put me in a zombie apocalypse and it's official. Our brother got his Deacon St. John motorcycle right over there. I gave her, you see? Way too. Now, y'all can post them Deacon St. John comments y'all been posting. Okay, cause we done went full blown Days Gone over here with this one. Yo, who even am I? I got the full helmet on, the gloves, like, what are we doing right now? Today? Man, oh man, do I have something I gotta share with y'all. I don't even know where to begin with this beast of a machine. But one thing that I do know is, boy, oh boy, is she a joy to ride. This is the Eahora Knight M1PS, or as I like to call it, the Bat Cycle, because that's how you feel when you're on this thing. This monster of an electric vehicle has been what I've been riding around on the roads, terrified as all hell. But I think I'm slowly starting to get a handle on this thing. It comes with a crap load of power and performance, as you could imagine. So let's not waste no further time by diving a little bit deeper into this baby. So what exactly do we call this thing? I'm still kind of trying to figure that out my damn self. The site labels it as an electric scooter, but also calls it an electric chopper. Some would say, oh nah, that's a whole motorcycle right there, fam. Call it what you want. All I know is that it's mine, suckers. However, it has insane power and was heavy as freak when it arrived in the mail. No lie, the delivery driver said to me, what the f is this? As both me and him were struggling to get it to my door. Dog, I don't think I know what I got myself into. Definitely was a workout, but once you open the box, you start to immediately fall in love and feel the quality of what you're about to get your hands on. The Eahora Knight comes 85% pre-assembled already, so you won't have to do too much work putting it all together. But don't get it twisted though. Just because most of the bike is already put together, the stuff that you do have to do could get confusing if you don't know what you're doing. I was struggling getting this big freaking wheel and its brake rotor connected to the just as big caliper on the side, which was a whole challenge in itself. Definitely might have to look at some online assembly videos and manuals to help you along the way.
I don't wanna do this anymore. Oh my God, bro, finally! Dog, do you see this? Do you see this? It don't make no sense how long it took for me to get this caliper between this damn rotor. Lord have mercy.
Once you do get it all together nice, right, and tight, make sure everything feels firm and sturdy. You definitely don't want anything becoming loose when you're out on the streets with this. Once you're sure you've done everything correctly, well, it's time to have some fun.
Oh my God! Oh God! Oh! No! Oh my! Oh Jesus! Oh God! I need a break. I need a break right. That junk. Yo, that junk felt like I was on a freaking roller coaster or something.
It comes equipped with a hefty 4,000 watt motor alongside a 40 amp hour Samsung battery to get you around town without a struggle. And you're gonna be smiling the entire ride through. The heavy duty steel frame crafted along the machine is something you really start to appreciate the longer you look at it. Everything feels solid, nothing feels cheap. The almost bat cape like frame overlapping the top reminds me of when you fly around in the Batman Arkham games. Like I just kept on looking at this part right here, and man, everything just looks good on this bike. The thick, and I do mean thick, tubeless tires at the front and back of the bike will lessen your anxiety with getting a potential flat while out on the road, and will last you for quite some time with having a 9,500 kilometer lifespan. Of course, you have your hydraulic disc brakes equipped to this beast, as you need some quality braking on something like this, especially when you look at these plump behind rotors attached to the wheels. I mean, these are no joke, some of the biggest rotors I've ever seen on an electric bike. 318 millimeter rotors. Suckers is damn near the size of the wheel itself. Because of that though, expect some quality braking out of this thing, as braking on this feels so good and responsive when you need to do it. You can adjust the feeling of the brakes by twisting over at the top, and I also love how you can see how much brake fluid you have left at both sides. It makes it easy to access when you need to add more. It is full suspension, with the front fork having an adjustable inverted hydraulic suspension and the rear having a dual hydraulic shock absorber, so when you take bumps you don't fly off your seat. Seriously, for something as big and as heavy as this thing is, it's kind of shocking how smooth it actually feels when it's moving. The comfy curved leather material saddled seat is perfect for your cheeks as you sit down and immediately become one with the bike. The seat is probably one of my favorite things about this bike, with just how comfortable it is. These cheeks of mine have never gotten uncomfortable or sore while out on rides. Fantastic job on the seat. You have your front and rear wheel fenders to avoid any splashes you may get on wet roads, nice foldable foot pegs to place your feet, nice wiring management so that no cables and wires get in your way, and of course a kickstand. Could be a little bigger though. Just a little. But hey, it does get the job done.
That's what she said.
The handlebars feel nice and firm in your hands, equipped with rubber grips on both ends, so your hands won't slip off during rides. The rear view mirrors provided attach easy right at the front, and just adjust them to your liking and you're good to go. The LCD display located smack dab in the middle shows you your information, like how fast you're going, which gear you're in, your odometer, and your battery life. Love the display. It's not too big, not too small. So the bike has 3 different gears. Gear 1 gets you to about 22 to 24 miles per hour. Gear 2 gets you to like 37, 38 miles per hour. And Gear 3, the highest gear, gets you to 50 miles per hour. Hey, Paul, run the demonstration, please.
Right now. All right, too, man. Gear 1 feels nice and smooth. It maxes out pretty quickly, but it's nice and smooth. You can really just like cruise down the streets with this. Nice gear if you ain't trying to, you know, go too fast. Okay, gear 2. Okay, definitely picking up speed. Woo! Jeez. So just on this one, you feel like, oh my God, hold up. Wait. Yo, this just on gear 2. I think I hit 36 miles per hour. But it's like, with the weight of this vehicle combined with like the speed, like you feel like you going faster than you really are. Like even that alone was like, oh my God. So I can't even imagine what gear 3 is gonna be like. This junk legit feel like a freaking, what's that bike that Batman had in The Dark Knight Rises? Let's see what gear 3 is like, man. Hold on, suckers. Oh boy. Oh boy, you can already feel it, bro. You can already. Oh my God. Oh God. Woo! No. Oh my. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Dog. Lit, get. Holy, and I don't even think I hit the max speed. I think I was at like 44 miles per hour. This junk is supposed to go to 50. That was 44, and man, I felt like I was going 80. I felt like I was going 80. This junk, wow.
Now for the range you get, now this is interesting on this bike because I actually ran into an issue that I'm gonna be real about and share with y'all. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all my experience, my real experience that I've had with the bike. So in gear 1, the lowest gear, you're supposed to be able to get around 75 miles of range out of this thing. Gear 2 is around 46 miles and gear 3 is 34 miles. Now every e-bike that I've reviewed so far on this channel, and I do mean every e-bike that I've reviewed, has always used this specific part of electric vehicles loosely, and it isn't a 100% accurate representation. Now, though this isn't really an e-bike per se, but more like an electric motorcycle, if we're being honest, the case remains the same. This bike is 72 volts and has a solid 40 amp hour battery paired with it, but the range they say you get just hasn't been my experience thus far, and I told one of the people there about it. I'm not sure if my battery in particular is a little faulty, maybe the voltage is off, whatever, but I noticed, at least for me, that my battery life drops quicker than you would expect. So it shows 10 bars on the display, and each bar represents 10% of power. Now, of course, based on how you use the bike, your battery life drops faster, and that's always been the case with e-bikes. You use the lowest gear or pedal assist on the motor, and you get more range. You use the highest gear at all times or the highest pedal assist, and your range decreases. With the Eahora Knight, I will admit, I have felt a little unconfident when it comes to just how far I can go out, and I do get range anxiety, and this is because this bike has died on me while riding. And this was a night after it was charged fully, so I was kind of confused because I wasn't using the highest gear 100% of the time. I was just getting footage for this review actually, and it just flat out died.
Bike just gave out on me, bro. I still had battery. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I still had battery. You tell me I gotta walk this junk all the way home, bro? At least I ain't like, good thing I'm not like far away from home, bro. If I was like out, oh my goodness. Hey, I'm showing y'all everything, man. Everything, my whole experience. We are not gonna be frauded in these reviews.
Boy, you know I was tired by the time my black behind got home. I was sweating like crazy, but luckily I wasn't too far out. What confused me though is it died in the lowest gear and I still have 4 more bars of battery. Bike just wouldn't turn on. And I had just reached 30 miles on the odometer, which according to them, you can get that mileage in every gear and then some. Now, I did reach out to them and mention this, and they told me you could do a battery voltage test to see if you're getting the correct voltage reading, and that the bike does come with a 1-year warranty. So worst case scenario, if you feel like your battery might be faulty, they'll just send you a new one. I just felt the need to mention all of this and show this because this is what I've gone through and this was my experience. I mean, hey, everything can always be sunshine and rainbows, right? Another slight annoyance I've had with this bike is its park mode feature. So when you're at a standstill with the bike, it goes into park mode as almost a safety feature, I guess, where the bike won't move even if you hit the throttle. Now, I don't mind the feature per se, but the issue rises when sometimes you're trying to get out of park mode at a green light and you have to wait a good 2 to 3 seconds sometimes to get out of it because you press the button sometimes and I don't know, it just seems like it takes its time to actually disable the park mode and go back into a ready state to where you can use it and get moving again. So sometimes I'm literally like mashing to get out of park mode because it's not responding for some reason, and you know, sometimes it gets annoying. So I found a way to counter this is it's good to actually exit out of park mode maybe like, you know, before the light turns green. So when you know the light is about to change, like you're already like prepared for it. That way, you know, you don't have to deal with it. So yeah. The bike comes equipped with some good security and alarm features as well. With the remotes provided, you can put a lock alarm on your bike, which also locks the kickstand into place. And if anyone comes by and messes with it, well, also has a find me alarm. If you forgot where you parked and searching for your bike, just hit a button on the remote and your bike will make a noise. Nice solid remotes and keys provided. Turn signals, of course, a horn, hazard lights, brake lights, a great headlight with high and low beams. I mean, this bike damn near has it all. Charging the bike is easy and fast as well with the big 15 amp charger provided. Can charge a completely dead battery in 3 to 3.5 hours so you can get back on the road swiftly. Every single time I've been out on this thing, people are either staring at me in confusion, stopping and asking me questions, or following me around to look more. Yes, I have been followed, but it was by a married couple. They meant no harm. They were just curious in what I was riding. I was like, hey bro, what y'all doing? And they started asking me questions. So yeah, the bike is an attention grabber. Now, based on where you live and how strict the laws are there, you're probably going to need to get this bike registered since you're not going to be riding this thing on the sidewalks too often. I haven't done so yet. A brother been riding dirty. right. A brother been riding dirty. But the site says you could register it as a moped, scooter, or motorcycle. You'll have to go to your local DMV and see what they say about it. All in all, man, this bike is, I mean, bruh, you see it, like the bike is great, man. It's tons of fun. It's sexy, it's fast, and you're gonna have everybody looking at you. Now, for the price of 5 racks, well, close to 5 racks, is this bike worth it? That's up to you. Since this is essentially an electric motorcycle, I mean, is the math mathin'? I can say for a fact, you definitely feel the quality in a different class of bike when you're on this. And it's packed with a bunch of goodies in one sexy ass electric package. If any of you guys watching was caught licking your lips during this review and thinking about possibly getting your own, I do have a special affiliate link for a coupon of $400 off your purchase. It's still gonna be tapping your wallet a bit hard, don't get it twisted, but slightly lighter, less, vicious taps.
Oh yeah, and I almost forgot.
I had got the motorcycle head acknowledgement out on the road one time as we were passing by each other as I was on this thing. He gave me like the nod and like the hand, and I felt so proud. I felt so proud, like, yo, like I officially got a motorcycle. What I can say is if you buy the Eahora Knight, you're 100% gonna have the time of your life on it. Is it perfect? No, but it's damn near close. That's all I really have to say in this video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you guys have any questions or comments, y'all can ask me in the comment section below. Hope you guys are having a great day and are staying safe. Till my next video, my brothers and sisters, I'll catch y'all boys in my next one, all right?